Prepare to be amazed by Sydney Sweeney's most recent photo release. Just remember to be Ione because these pictures don't hide anything. The opening frame transports you to a rooftop in the midst of the day. Sydney stands barefoot on old wood against the backdrop of the city's skyline. She is wearing a sleek white slip that highlights all of her contours and swirls in the breeze. It is almost transparent in a few areas. She stretches her arms, tilts her head back, and shuts her eyes as though to catch the last of the sun's rays. It's complete liberation all at once. Sydney is then shown in a dimly lit loft with warm light coming in via industrial windows. With one leg bowed at the knee and the other kicked over the armrest, she reclines in an ancient leather chair. Her tummy is covered by a smooth blanket, and the lighting creates deep, alluring shadows on her bare shoulders and thighs. Every line of her body is accentuated by the contrast between light and dark. Another is the highly talked-about Subsea series. Sydney floats in the first underwater photo, her hair whirling about her like seaweed. The top of her bikini is completely disappeared, and only the bottom is visible. The subtle lines of muscle beneath her skin are visible as her arms elegantly reach above her head. She is transformed into an aquatic goddess by the seductive patterns of light refraction across her form caused by the water. The supporters are losing their minds. "Sydney, you are art," and "I'm speechless," are two of the Instagram comments. Many emphasize how brutally honest she is. She doesn't use filters or Photoshop. In a world of excessive editing, it's a novel perspective. Without apologizing, she is flaunting her true skin, curves, and beauty. According to her staff, Sydney wants this series to honor her journey. She wanted to let go of her childlike nature and display her mature side, which was brave, self-assured, and completely in charge. Every space, including the loft, the pool, and the rooftop, represents the beginning of a trip, introspection, and change. Crew members saw Sydney's enthusiasm behind the scenes. She danced in the loft between takes, smiled during the rooftop shoot, and swam with ease for the underwater shots. She gave the lighting crew advice on angles, and even recommended shifting the chair to create the ideal shadow. This useful technique demonstrates that these images were a passion effort rather than a last-minute job. The play is being hailed by critics as a trailblazing and a celebration of authenticity. Sydney Sweeney isn't just acting anymore, she's directing her own narrative, one bare frame at a time, stated a well-known fashion website. Another claimed that the water paintings had a contemporary mythological sense while honoring ancient art. You'll feel that something has changed by the time you get to the last picture, which shows Sydney standing at the edge of a pool with city lights reflecting off the water and her steady, steadfast look. Here, as dusk and darkness meet, you can see that she's not merely flaunting her body. She is demonstrating bravery, vision, and unwavering confidence in herself. If you were amazed by Sydney Sweeney's bold photographs, please click the like button and write a comment describing the image that has been on your mind the most. Describe how she is motivating you to seize your own chances. Remember to click the bell and subscribe so you don't miss our next in-depth analysis of the image's backstories. I appreciate you viewing, and don't be afraid, *.